Remember dial-up? That screeching sound signaling a tenuous connection with your beloved, punctuated by dropped calls and exorbitant phone bills? Long-distance relationships used to be like that. A test of patience, a lesson in frustration. Now we've got FaceTime, instant messaging, and enough emojis to stage a digital opera. Easier? Sure. But relationships are still messy, especially those stretched across time zones and continents. Think of it like this: you're juggling chainsaws, blindfolded, while riding a unicycle, on a tightrope, over a pit of hungry crocodiles. Sound terrifying? Good, because if you're not a little terrified, you're not paying attention. Long-distance love is a high-stakes game. But hey, high risk, high reward, right? Just ask Romeo and Juliet. Oh wait, the point is, long-distance relationships are tough. But like that stubborn jar of pickles, they're also incredibly rewarding when you finally crack them open.
Communication is key. Groundbreaking, right? But in long-distance relationships, it's not just a key, it's the whole freaking keychain, including that weird bottle opener you got from a conference 5 years ago. You have to be intentional. Schedule calls, even if it means sacrificing sleep or your precious Netflix time. Remember birthdays. Send stupid memes. Basically, overcompensate like a teenager trying to convince their parents they're responsible enough to borrow the car. Take my friend Gary, for example. He once sent his long-distance girlfriend a live lobster. A live lobster. It was supposed to be a romantic gesture, a taste of home. It arrived dead and smelling like, well, a dead lobster. Moral of the story, maybe stick to flowers or, actual communication.
Remember that feeling when you were a kid and found a $20 bill in your back pocket? That's the feeling you want to evoke in your long-distance lover. Spontaneity is your secret weapon. Now, I'm not suggesting you show up unannounced on their doorstep like a stalker in a romantic comedy. That's creepy. And also, restraining orders are a thing. Think smaller but equally impactful. Send a care package filled with their favorite snacks. Write a heartfelt letter. Yes, an actual letter with paper and pen like some kind of medieval peasant. The point is, keep them guessing. Make them feel special, even when you're miles apart. Because nothing says I love you like a box full of gummy bears and a handwritten note that doesn't involve a restraining order.
Look, we all tell little white lies. Yes, honey, that dress makes you look thin. No, I haven't been drinking. But in long-distance relationships, honesty is non-negotiable. Except when it comes to pizza toppings. You can lie about pineapple on pizza. That's just good life advice. But seriously, trust is the foundation of any relationship, but especially one where you're not physically together. Be open about your feelings, your fears, your insecurities. Share your successes, your failures, your weird dreams about talking squirrels. Because when you're honest with each other, even about the silly stuff, it creates a deeper connection that can withstand the distance. Plus, it saves you from having to remember which lies you've told. Because let's be real, keeping track of lies is exhausting.
In the world of long-distance relationships, patience isn't just a virtue, it's a necessity. It's like waiting for a slow-moving turtle to cross a very long road. The key is to take it one step at a time, and remember that good things come to those who wait. So take a deep breath, slow down, and trust that the journey you're on together is worth every bit of the wait.
Wrapping things up here, folks. Remember, long-distance relationships are a bit like a rubber duck in the bathtub of life. They float, they wobble, but they rarely sink unless you stop paying attention. Keep paddling, keep laughing, and keep sending those adorable duck face selfies. Because at the end of the day, it's the quirky journeys that make the best stories for your grand ducklings.